Welcome to step 3 of the Spa Diva training that we have started to do virtual training for you all. So we're going to cover a few things that are going to go along with the homework assignments as well as along with the PowerPoint presentation that you'll receive once you have completed step 2 questionnaire. So first of all, how this training is going to work is each time you complete a phase, you'll move on to the next phase. So this is step 3, which is your why, dreams, and basic information on skincare and spa treatments. So the first thing is you need to know your why. And the reason that we're doing audio, video, as well as a PowerPoint, as well as a document that you fill out is because everybody learns different ways. So some people are visual, some people are audio, and some people have to type or write things out so that their body retains it. So we're doing all 3 ways to make sure you have every avenue of learning available to you. So let's talk about your why. Your why is something I learned about from Charmaine Spadoni. It's the first time I ever heard it. Charmaine Spadoni is one of our national executive directors. And Charmaine always talked about, what is your why? And the answer isn't money, or I want to make more money, or I need more money. That's not a why. Why do you need more money? What do you want to make more money for? Everybody, when they decide that they'd like to do this to make money, obviously knows that they would like more money with it. But that won't drive you. So you want to really sit down and think about, what is your why? For me, my why is my 2 little girls. My why is the fact that I like flexibility and I like being able to bring in extra money when I need extra money. It's funny, I've worked a full-time job and I've worked just beauty control, and I've done both at the same time. And one thing I realized when I was just working a regular job is that it always blew me away how when you work a regular job, the money you make is the money you make, and that's it. There is no oh, I need more money, I can go make more money. You can't walk in and say, excuse me, boss, but I need an extra $100 this month or $100 this week. So it's just one of the things that I find to be most amazing about this experience of working with beauty control is the fact that you have extra income that you can make anytime you want. You simply decide to go work and you will make the money. So it's very, very important to know what motivates you, what drives you, what are your dreams. Unfortunately, as we start to grow up, we start to lose that dreaming aspect inside of ourselves. And so it's really important to reconnect with that, and it comes in spurts and waves. There are times where I was so motivated and had huge dreams, and then times where life wasn't great and, in personal life, and then you just kind of lose sight of all of that. So go back to what do you dream about? What do you want? Is it, something as little as you'd like to just not worry about gas money or groceries, or if something breaks down in your house, you want just a little savings fund put to the side? Is it that you want to take yourself through college or pay for your children's education? Do your kids need braces? Do you want them to be in sporting events? Do you want to go on a trip to Italy? Do you want to see the world and go to beaches? Do you want to have nicer things? Do you need a new car? What is it that you dream about? What are things that you just, when you catch yourself just every once in a while going someplace else, what is it that you think about? So that's your first part of figuring out your why. The second part is figuring out what motivates you. Everybody is different. In doing this business for 11 years, it has become very clear to me that every single person has a different thing that motivates them. Some people just want that personal contact with their trainer. They just want those personal emails or notes that just say, good job, keep going. Other people, I'm a carrot person. And what I mean by carrots is I like gifts. I like to be able to earn them. So if you put a trip in front of me, I want to earn it. If you put jewelry in front of me, I want to earn it. If you put a beauty control purse in front of me, I want to earn it. I like gifts. I like getting things in the mail. And that is one thing I love about beauty control is there is constantly always something that you can earn from the company. And I just think that's so amazing. Whether it's just that you're brand new, because a lot of times people think, oh, well, I'm new, or I haven't been doing this business a lot, so I probably can't earn those things. You can. They're made for anybody to be able to earn them. That's what's so great. This company is not about just the top people. They really try to promote programs that allow you to earn things no matter if you're brand new or you've been doing this for 20 years. Some people like cash. So if your motivator is just cash and you want to, bring in that cash, that is your motivation, then definitely, selling is going to be your aspect of ways to have that come in. So just think about what the different things are that motivate you. It's also important to let whoever brought you into this business, whether that be your recruiter, your director, let them know what motivates you. In the questionnaire that you're going to get, there's some questions where you're going to put X's next to the things that matter to you and then also rank them so that we know what's most important to you, so that when we see something happen at the company, we can go, okay, I know this is something that'll really hook on to, Jane Smith, etc. So that's the big thing, is know your why. So then your dreams, and what we just talked about with dreaming and things that you want to accomplish and achieve in life. And they don't even have to be physical things. I know one of the things a few years ago was I just wanted to be happier. That's it. My goal was that through my spa business, I could affect other women's lives and affect my life in a way that would make me happier. I wanted to smile more, so I don't want you to be afraid of what you put on this board, right? So that's one of the homework assignments, is that you're going to make a dream board. And you can either text me a picture of it, email me a picture of it, but I want to see that dream board and you in a picture. And it has to be a new one. So if you have a dream board already, I want you to make a new one, because this is a new start, a new training, a new year. So that's a big one. So that's the first thing. So then after you figure out what your dreams are and what motivates you, then you want to go onto the PowerPoint, and there will be 3 videos that I want you to watch. They are about 3 of the directors and above in beauty control and their stories. They come from 3 different aspects of life, 3 different upbringings, 3 different journeys in life of things they've gone through, and 3 different motivations of why they do this. So it just shows you it's not just one size fits all. It's not cookie cutter. It really can go around everybody. And so I want you to watch those 3 videos, and I want you to send me the top 3 things that you either took away from or loved about it or were inspired about with those videos. They're just fantastic, and I watch them all the time because I just think it's so wonderful to hear stories about how beauty control has affected so many people's lives in a positive way. After that, we're going to talk about Frank. So Frank is very, very important with your business, and it is an ever-evolving thing. So Frank stands for friends, relatives, associates, neighbors, co-workers, kids, parents, church. I do KC kind of. So I want you to make up your 50 people list of Frank. So in your training, you'll get an attachment, and I want you to fill that out and email it back to me. And it's very, very important to keep that list. I update mine once every 6 months. So every 6 months, and you could even do it every 3 months, but you will be surprised. When people tell me I don't know people, I just laugh, because everybody knows people. And the way you know that is go onto anybody's Facebook account, and they have hundreds of people that they know. Now, do you talk to all the people on your Frank list? No, you probably don't communicate with them a lot, but you could. And a lot of them are just waiting for somebody to share a product with them, or they have a skincare issue, or their body is just super aching from working all the time and their muscles hurt, and our detox bath soak could help them, or the neck wrap, they could have a spa and get the neck wrap. Or, they're in a situation like you where, they really could use some extra money and they're just looking for an opportunity, but they don't know where to find it yet. I'm always amazed at how you'll have people sign up and then their mom signed up with somebody else because they never told their mom that they were a member of Beauty Control. So just don't be afraid to reach out to people, but we're not reaching out yet. The first step is just to fill out that list. So that's another homework assignment. After that, let's talk about basic products. So in the PowerPoint, it's going to share just a brief synopsis of each product and what it does. In this video, I'm going to go through a few of them and just give you a few tips and pointers. And then one of your homework assignments is to go to kellyspadivas.com, and you'll go to the new consultant and then basic product info page. And you're going to look at all the documents on there and learn about the products. And then when you're ready, you're going to either text me or email me and say, I'm ready to review the products. And that's when I'm gonna walk through and make sure that we've got you covered on the basic information, so that if you're talking to people, we know you're ready to go out and tell each person about the products that you're selling. So with that being said, I wanna talk a little bit about product information. So your first step in skincare is always your cleanser. Now, this is one of our cleansers. It's our BC Spa Facial. One thing to always know about Beauty Control, and it's one thing I'm very proud of them with, is we are not going to be one of those companies who just has the same cleanser that we had 20 years ago. It's just not who we are. Now, we don't switch our skincare every year or even every 3 years, but probably I would say once every 5 to 7 years, our skincare gets updated. And it's not because it's not good, it's because we are always striving to be the best anti-aging, technology-based skincare while still using natural ingredients and good quality ingredients in the products. So, you know, right now we have our BC Spa facial skincare. You also have the acne line, the sensitive line. You have our Skin Logics Essentials products. So I don't want to focus on what the actual product line is. I want to more focus on what the skincare basics are and what they do. So, cleanser. Your cleanser is the first step in skincare. It is used every morning and every night. The cleanser is like your pre-rinse cycle. So it's like if you threw a load of clothes in the washing machine and it throws that first batch of water in there, you don't just take it out afterwards because the clothes aren't clean yet. They just kind of got loosened up, and the dirt and oil and body and makeup and all that kind of stuff that's in with your clothes. Same thing with your face. So your cleanser is like your pre-rinse cycle. It loosens up all the dirt, oil, and makeup. Your skin holds on to that makeup, so it loosens it all up, moves it around, and some of it will come off when you use the cleanser. It definitely helps clean, but a cleanser's job is not made to clean the skin. A cleanser's job is just made to loosen it all up. Then you have what I call step 1B, because the cleanser is the first step, but your facial polish or facial scrub, however you want to, exfoliator, there's so many different names you can use for it, but that product is used in with the cleanser at nighttime. So you don't want to scrub your face twice a day every day, but you want to make sure to use an exfoliator. Now, everybody's different. For somebody with really acne-prone skin or breakouts or things like that, or just really, really oily skin, they're probably going to use the facial scrub every night or at most length every other night. Somebody with combination skin is going to be either every other night or every 3 nights. Somebody with drier skin is probably once every 3 to 4 nights. So you want to kind of listen to your skin when you're starting to use your products, and make sure that you know, how does it feel after I do it, so that you know if you need to, do every night, every other night, every 3 nights. But the facial scrub's job, and you do not have to do it as a separate step. You put it right in with your cleanser. That's why I say it's 1B. It's not step 2, it's 1B. So at nighttime, you just throw it right into your hand with the cleanser. You lather it up and just gently massage it. You don't need to vigorously scrub. You just gently massage that facial polish into the skin. And what it does is it gets deeper down into the skin and into your pores than a cleanser can go to get that deep down dirt, oil, and makeup out. It will help lessen oil production on the skin. It will also help minimize the appearance of blackheads because junk can't stay in there as much. So your blackheads start to decrease, your pore size will decrease because of it as well. So the facial polish, really, really important step. Always do it at nighttime because you've had the whole day on your face. You wake up, you maybe touched your hands and your pillow, which is why it's important to cleanse, but you don't need to use a facial scrub in the morning. So a facial polish is just at nighttime to get all the environmental aggressors and your makeup and just everything that's touched your face through the day off the skin. Now, your step 2 is your toner or your tonic. So we have a bunch of different ones. Like I said, we have our BC Spa Facial, our Acne, our Sensitive, our Essentials, but a toner's job, and it's the most important part of skincare. Fortunately, most people have stopped using toners because they either dry out or irritate or burn the skin. So a toner's job is to clean the skin. It is the cleaning process of the skin. It restores the pH balance of your skin because when you wash your face with a cleanser, it's going to help take off stuff that isn't supposed to be there, but also some of the essential things that your skin needs is washed off with the cleanser. So a toner's job is to get back to the skin what the cleanser took away, which then lowers the pH level or acidity base of your skin. And that way, when you use anti-aging products like our Botox in a bottle, our Tight Firm and Fill products, etc., they can actually get in and do their job. Because if the acidity level is too high, then what happens is nothing can get through that, and then you're just wasting your product. So the toner also is the final rinse process of the skin. So it's that last bit of water that gets thrown in with your clothes to make sure all the soap and dirt and debris is all gone. It's that final rinse before it spins. So the toner's job is to just clean the skin, restore the pH balance, and make sure everything is given back to the skin that was taken away. Now the final step is your moisturizer. Now we have a daytime moisturizer, and once again, a bunch of different ones depending on what type of skincare you're using of ours. But your daytime moisturizer is so important. And a lot of times I find people won't use moisturizer because they're afraid it's going to make their skin break out or their skin's going to be super oily. The important part, number one, is to find a moisturizer that is the right combination for your skin. The second part that's so important is to understand that if you don't moisturize, which our moisturizers are hydrators, not oil, hydrators, meaning water. If you do not moisturize the skin, your brain will compensate for that by producing more oil to make up for the lack of hydration. So you're actually causing your skin to break out more or have more oil production when you do not use a moisturizer than if you did. So just a small pen cap size drop. Our skincare is so high concentrated, it does not take a lot, but just right at the end, you know, of your skincare, you're going to put that moisturizer on. Your moisturizer is always the very, very last thing you do on your face before you put makeup on. So if you're using any of our anti-aging products, just know you'll cleanse, you'll facial scrub, tone, all that kind of stuff. Then your anti-aging products go in the middle of that, and then your moisturizer. So your moisturizer is always the very last thing on your face. Now at nighttime, you want to use something different. So our daytime moisturizers, SPF, and just different ingredients that your skin needs for daytime. At nighttime is when your skin actually repairs itself and goes into fix process, because when you're awake, your brain has to make you walk, talk, breathe, function, etc. That is why when you go to sleep, your breathing slows down, everything's put on the back burner. And the cool thing about your brain is then it goes into protect mode, and it goes and it checks all of your skin and starts to work on making sure that your skin is taken care of, because your skin is the largest organ in your body and it's also the protector of all your other organs. So the night repair cream is so important because that has different ingredients in it that are made to help repair the damage of the day on your skin and hydrate and heal and soothe and protect the skin while you're sleeping. Now you also have a jar that looks just like this, and it's a smaller version, and that's our eye repair cream. So that would actually go on before your moisturizer. It's one of those repair products we talked about that goes in between your moisturizer and your cleansing stuff. And your eye repair cream is really important because the eye area is the first place that shows signs of aging on the face. And so it's very important to take care of that eye area with an eye moisturizer. And then you can also add in, if you're ready for anti-aging, which I think anybody should start doing from 18 on, is your tight, firm, and fill products, the Botox in a bottle products that help with lines and wrinkles. But your eye repair cream is just very, very important because it is what hydrates and keeps that very thin skin around the eye area healed and taken care of. And happy, healthy skin that's hydrated ages much slower than dehydrated skin. So it's very important. So that's your basic skincare. Now you have 4 main spa treatments that come in the kit as of right now. It always changes every few years. But for right now, we're just going to go over, even if it doesn't come in a kit down the road, it's still, they're very important spa treatments that I use at all my spas. So you have your instant manicure hand scrub and your extreme repair hand cream. So the instant manicure hand scrub is dead sea salt mixed with a bunch of different oils and botanical ingredients that what it does is it exfoliates the skin. And as it exfoliates, it's sloughing off all that dead skin. And then the oils go in and they soak in and they hydrate and heal the damaged skin that's there. So this is wonderful for anybody who has dry, damaged hands, cracked cuticles, dry knuckles. I have a lot of, matter of fact, believe it, auto mechanic repair people or painters that use this as well, because it's a way to get all the oil and paint off their skin without hurting it and using those acetone things. So the instant manicure's job is to exfoliate. Now, when you rinse this off, it's very important to know that you don't want to scrub dry. You want to pat dry the hands because you do not want to take those oils off. We want to leave those on the skin. After you're done pat drying, that's when you'll put about a pen cap size drop of the Extreme Repair hand cream on the top of the hands. You always want to apply it to the top of the hands first and then rub everywhere else, because the top of the hands are where you get age spots, sun damage, skin discolorations, dryness, etc. It's the worst part of the hands because it has the most sun exposure. So that's why you always want to apply at the top first, so the majority goes there, and then massage it into the rest of your hands. For about 5 minutes, it'll feel lotiony, so your hands will feel a little slippery and soft, more than you're used to. But after about 5 to 7 minutes, then it dries, and then you're good to go. And that hand cream is lanolin-based, not petroleum-based. So people with that are in the medical industry can use it because it doesn't break apart medical gloves. The hand cream is completely fragrance-free. It has polyhydroxy acids in it to help slough off the dead skin cells that are on the top that create the dark age spots on the skin, but it also has a water resistant barrier. Now the company says 3 to 5 washes. I have tested it out and I truly believe it's 6 to 8 washes that it will keep your hands, you can wash your hands 6 to 8 times in a day before you ever have to reapply moisturizer, and your hands will not dry out. So it's our #1 selling spa treatment outside of our skincare, and it is just it's the easiest seller in regards to spa treatments. If you do that on people, they're just blown away by the difference. Now you can also use that hand scrub on your elbows, your knees, your feet, but make sure, especially on your feet, if you use it, you're sitting down, you rinse it off, you put, your foot cream on or the hand cream on your feet, and then put socks on, because your feet will be very slippery and I don't want anybody falling. So that's those 2 treatments. Now the next treatment that is just an absolute bestseller of ours is the Lip Appeal Scrub and Balm Duo. So I'll put that up there. See? There we go. So the Lip Appeal Scrub and Balm Duo is a 2-in-1. It's a scrub on the bottom. It's a white scrub. And then on the top is a lip balm. Now, the balm is not a chapstick, and the reason this is so important, and this is something I'm a huge proponent of, the balm is not a chapstick, and the reason why that's so important is the FDA proved years ago that chapsticks are made to purposely dry out the lips, and they found most have alcohol and or fiberglass in them to speed up the process. Ours does not have alcohol or fiberglass in it, and we do not use wax. We use an orange peel oil mixed in with aloe. It's phenomenal. So how it works is the scrub is used once a week at nighttime. So after you've brushed your teeth and everything, you just apply the scrub to the top, the bottom, and also I go all the way around the outside of the lips, because this will help minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles and slow down that line process around lines around the outside of the lips. You let it dry, okay? Now, it does not taste good. It feels very weird because it turns chalky, but you really want to let it completely dry. And then what you do is, I personally take a hot washcloth. So I take a washcloth with hot water, wring it out, and then vigorously scrub the lip appeal off the lips. So it's going to take all that dead skin with it. Afterwards, and just on the nights that I do the scrub, I apply a generous amount of the lip balm to my lips. Any other day that you're just putting your lip balm on, once in the morning, once at night, just do a regular nice light coat. But on the days that you do lip appeal, the scrub part, you're really exfoliating the lips. It's very important to put a nice layer of hydration on top of them. Other than that, every day you just do it once in the morning, once at night. If you're somebody who is using this product that is outside a lot, you ride motorcycles, you work at the pool or the beach, or you garden a lot, you might put it on once in the middle of the day as well, just because of the sun exposure. But this lip balm is just, this duo is phenomenal. It is also, just so you know, safe to use on kids. I have moms who swear by it as well as I do. I've been using it on my little girls since they were about 1.5 to 2 years old. But the kids that lick their lips and get the red ring around the outside of their lips, it will completely get rid of that. It's just absolutely phenomenal for that. Now, the next treatment is the Warming Green Tea Mask. Now, the Warming Green Tea Mask is a facial mask that's a warmer. It uses zeolite, which is the chemical ingredient that interacts with water to create the heating sensation. And it's just a wonderful moisturizer for the face. However, I also use this for shaving. It is the best shaving cream you will ever use in your life. So you can use this in with your cleanser and facial scrub. We call that the busy woman's facial. So if you're somebody who's just running around all the time and you don't have time to let a mask sit on your face for 15 to 20 minutes, you can just throw it in with your cleanser to get a nice little mini spa treatment. However, if you want to do the mask, you just wash your face and then you'll apply this mask with just a few drops of water. Do not put your hand under a faucet. It'll put too much water on there and then it won't warm up for you. So just a few drops of water, massage it into the face, and it's going to warm up. It will not stay warm the whole time it's on your face. The chemical ingredient will then die down once the water is removed as it's drying. You can always blow your hands, blow your breath into your hands onto it, and it'll keep it warm. That's also a really nice reason to do it in the shower, because the steam keeps it warm for you. But when you use it for shaving, you just get your skin wet, apply it, and then shave right over it. The warming sensation opens the pores up, you get a closer, smoother shave, and then all the vitamins and botanical minerals go into the skin and stop razor burn and irritation. So it's just phenomenal, phenomenal product. Now, the last product I don't have with me today is the cucumber eye pads, or the nourishing eye pads, whatever they call them now. But they're just cotton pads soaked in cucumber and ivy extract, and they are really, really great for relieving puffiness under the eyes, allergy eyes, itchy eyes, tired eyes. If you stare at a computer screen all day, you just put those right on, and they're just absolutely wonderful. You can keep them in your refrigerator to keep them extra cold if you want. Now, the last thing in here is your neck wrap, right? Now, if you are somebody who is just doing this for the discount, or even if you're doing this to make money, number one, we're not allowed to sell the neck wraps. So don't sell them and try to make a profit on it. We're not allowed. Number two, do not just give these away, because people like us who are doing this to make money, the neck wraps are the reason people have spas with us, is to get the neck wraps. So it's very important to keep that rule and abide by it. However, anytime somebody wants one, if they really want one, you just say, great. All you have to do is get 3 of your girlfriends together for 45 minutes to an hour. Let me spa you guys and you can have it for free. So the neck wrap is really nice. A few things to know about it. The outside cover is that baby soft velvety fabric, like a baby's blanket. It is washable, so you can take it off. There's a Velcro strap at the back. However, do not dry it because you won't get it back on. Also, and this is very, very important, every microwave is different, every single one. So what I do at a spa or at your own home is you have to test it for each of your hostesses. So what I do is I put it in for a minute, and then take it out, squish the gel around. And then I do 30-second intervals at a time where I heat it up for 30 seconds, take it out, squish the gel around. The reason why you have to do it that way is there are 2 seals on each side, and what those do is they stop all the gel from going to one side or the other, so that you have an equal weight distribution to help pull tension out of the neck and shoulders. So it's very important to understand that gel boils, and if you just leave it in there for a long time, the gel boils up and then it could explode and break the seals. So just do those little interval segments to get it hot. Also, if you're reheating it, once again, never more than a minute and then 30 seconds at a time, same process. And always stay by the neck wrap, just in case some microwave is super, super powerful. If it starts to blow up like a marshmallow, you know that you need to open the door and take it out. And then lastly, it can be cooled, but because it's gel, don't put it in the freezer like you would with a rice one or things like that. Put it in the refrigerator and it'll turn cold instead of hot. So that is the basic information for training part 3. So please make sure to go over your homework assignment Word document. Please make sure to watch the PowerPoint and go through the slides. And thank you for watching the video. Talk to you soon. Bye.